Hi, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making cranberry bread. So let's get started. So I found this recipe. I actually have, I'll put it in the description for you. I found this recipe several years ago, and I like to hand it out at Thanksgiving, Christmas time to the neighbors, our postal workers, delivery people. I do this, and I also do a cinnamon swirl bread. But I have some cranberries they're back on sale. Yay, they're back in season. And we needed to make cranberry juice the other day. So I have some left over. And I thought, oh, I've got just the right amount to make this bread. So I'm going to show you this. It's a cranberry orange bread. It's really good. I'm sure if you spend any time at coffee shops, you've had a muffin, the bread, or something. But this is a good recipe to make at home, and so you're not spending, $6 on a slice of bread. So to start with, I need to zest a large orange. Let me get some stuff here. I've got to zest my orange. I don't have one of those cute little zesters. Everything's falling. So I use my old-fashioned one. We're going to zest it, and then we are going to juice the orange. Don't juice your orange and then try to zest it. It never works out very well. Now that I've got my orange zested and juiced, we are going to get started on the bread. So to start, I need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. If I can get it scooped up here. Hold on, so I can go in the other room if you're going to be coughing and hacking, please. Go. Okay, 1.5 cups of flour, all-purpose. And then I need a teaspoon of baking powder. And I need a half teaspoon of salt. And we're going to mix that together. Really just get it incorporated together real quick. Now I need 1/4 cup of milk. Trying to see is a little hard sometimes. No, those are, stay on my cranberries. I got to use those.
Can I have one?
One.
What do they taste like?
And then I need 1/4 cup of fresh squeezed orange juice. I'm going to mix it right in there. Now I'm saving the rest of this. I'm going to need this for my glaze.
I kind of want to try the rest.
Go. I need it. I'm trying to cook here. Go work on your math, please. And then I have got 6 teaspoons of mostly melted butter here. It's very soft. Some of it was melted, not all of it. And I'm going to take half of my orange zest and just put it right in here. And then we're going to start mixing this together a little bit.
Can I mix?
No, you've been outside. Your hands are grubby, bud.
Not too grubby.
Go do your school. And then I need to add 2 eggs. I love our fresh eggs that we get daily. Our hens are still laying a few, even though it's cold out. We're still trying. And I need 3/4 cup of sugar here. Can't forget the sugar. 1, 2, and 3. Just get this all mixed in together here.
Making cookies?
Nope, I'm making some bread.
Oh, nice. Sugar bread.
Orange cranberry bread. Hold on a minute. Sorry, my kid wasn't wanting to listen. And now I'm going to add just a splash of vanilla. Pairs very well with the orange and the cranberry. You just want to mix this all up. Now, it's not going to be super runny. It's going to be thick, kind of like a banana bread. I don't know if you can, yeah. You just want to mix it up really good. Make sure all the flour is incorporated and there's no clumpy pieces left in the bottom. And to this, you need 1.5 cups of washed and dried fresh cranberries. I'm just going to take a little bit of flour because I want these to not sink when we bake the bread. Let me grab a spoon real quick here. I just want to get these coated in a little bit of flour so it helps the batter stick to them and they don't all sink to the bottom. Also, my oven is preheating to 350, and I've taken my loaf pan and I've just lined it with parchment paper. If you don't want to put parchment paper in yours, you can oil it down and put a little bit of flour in there so it doesn't stick to the sides. Okay, I'm just going to get this all mixed up here. Once you get your cranberries all nice and coated in flour, you're just going to put them back in your batter here and give it a mix. And that flour will help the dough stick to them. All right. So I've got my bread pan here. I just put parchment paper in there because it's easier to pull it out when I'm done. So now I'm gonna just put my batter. It smells so good already and it's not even in the oven. You can smell that orange really coming through. Scrape it all out and get it in there. And then just kind of flatten it out a little bit. All right. I'm just going to give it a little light tap. Nothing big or crazy. Okay, this is going into, yep, it's preheated. My light just clicked off. This is going into a 350-degree oven. I will start checking mine at around 22 minutes. Depending on your oven, it can bake anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. My oven bakes hotter, so I just have to keep an eye on it. You know your oven, so keep an eye on it. Let's get this in. My timer just went off, so let's check the bread. That looks so good. Grab a toothpick here. Oh yeah. I'm just trying it in a couple different spots to make sure I don't accidentally stab a cranberry. But this is looking really good. I'm going to let this sit for about 10 minutes and then we'll come back and we'll make the glaze. All right, so my cake has been, or my bread, not cake. My bread has been cooling here. And I'm going to remove it and set it on a plate. I actually, yeah, I'll just do it this way. That's fine. Remove the parchment paper carefully. Doesn't she look beautiful? And she smells amazing. So now I'm going to make an orange glaze to go on top of her. So I've got a little measuring cup here. Powdered sugar. I finally did a restock on my powdered sugar. So I'm just going to put some down in here. I don't quite want a full cup, about 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. And then I want my leftover orange juice here that I squeezed out this morning. You're going to want about, the recipe calls for a teaspoon or a tablespoon and a half. I'm just going to put some in here. Start mixing. I may need a little bit more. We want it to be a thick glaze. I'm going to need the rest of it. So just go easy depending on how thick you like your glaze or how runny you like your glaze. And I'm going to take that leftover orange zest. Just put that right in there. Just mix this up really good. You want it where it's, you can drizzle it, you can pour it. Just make sure there are no powdered sugar lumps in there. Give it a good mix. Just going to drizzle this all over the top of this cake. Bread. I keep saying cake, it's not cake, it's bread. And the bread's not really sweet, so this glaze topping will sweeten it up a little bit. Those cranberries in there. Now I like to toast my bread and then put a little bit of butter on it. It makes a really good like breakfast bread. You do not have to put all of this on there. The recipe calls for a lot. Like it calls for way more icing. I think I should have just done a half a cup instead of. But this will start to soak down in any little air pockets and cracks. And there you go. Orange cranberry bread. It's really, really good, I'm telling you. I hope you enjoy, and happy baking.